Hello, dear friends. I'm not an astrologer, nor do I pretend to be one, but I have gathered information about the solar eclipse that has just taken place in the antipodes of the planet. Opinion piece. Unexpected change. Solar eclipse. Possible challenges. Time for action. Aquarius is the sign of the people. The lion doesn't sleep tonight. Pluto is an anti-establishment planet. The new energy is benevolence. The universal law is solidarity. We are in the most difficult time. The promised land is our ascension. Let's start. The solar eclipse that has just occurred is a time of momentum and action, but also of unexpected change and possible challenges. Being in Aries, this eclipse is associated with action, initiative and independence. There can be a sense of drive and motivation to make changes in our lives and take action to achieve our goals. However, it is also important to keep in mind that Aries can be impulsive and rash, so it is important to be cautious and think things through before making important decisions. This eclipse has also formed a conjunction with Uranus, which is the planet of innovation and revolution. This may indicate an unexpected change or surprise in your life, especially when it comes to technology, science, or politics. It is important to be open to new ideas and flexible in our thinking and actions during this time. In addition, the eclipse is in challenging aspect to Pluto, the planet of transformation and intensity. This may indicate an inner or outer struggle to achieve our goals or a radical change in our circumstances. It is important to be prepared to face challenges and conflicts and to work on resilience and adaptability. A hybrid solar eclipse in the sign of Aries occurred on Thursday, April 20, 2023. The totality of this eclipse was visible over the Northwest Cape Peninsula and Barrow Island in Western Australia, east of East Timor, as well as Damar Island and parts of Papua Province in Indonesia. A solar eclipse occurs when the moon passes between the Earth and the Sun, totally or partially obscuring sunlight for a viewer on Earth. A hybrid solar eclipse is a rare type of eclipse that changes its appearance from annular to total and vice versa, as the moon's shadow moves across the Earth's surface. Lunar eclipse. A penumbral lunar eclipse will take place on 5 and 6 May 2023, the first of two lunar eclipses in 2023. The upcoming lunar eclipse in Scorpio is a time of deep transformation, of releasing old patterns and habits, and of connecting with our spirituality and compassion. It is important to be open to introspection and reflection during this time, to make the most of the energy of this moment. There may be an intensification of our emotions and a greater depth in our interactions and relationships. Scorpio is associated with transformation, death and rebirth, so this eclipse can be a time to release old patterns and habits that no longer serve us. The lunar eclipse, or near blood moon, will be visible from much of North America, South America, Asia, Australia and the Pacific. However, the exact visibility of the eclipse will depend on the weather conditions in each region. The lunar eclipse in Scorpio also forms a harmonious aspect with Neptune, the planet of compassion and spirituality. This may indicate an increase in empathy and understanding for others, as well as a greater connection to our spirituality and inner life. It is a time to nurture our connection to our essence and cultivate compassion for ourselves and others. Pluto. In addition, this lunar eclipse will be ruled by Pluto, the planet of transformation and regeneration. This may indicate the profound and transformative change in our lives, especially as it relates to our emotions and closest relationships. It is important to be open to introspection and reflection during this time, to discover what really motivates and moves us. Pluto effects on our financial and social structure. The most important astrological event of the year is the transit of Pluto in the sign of Aquarius, which began on March 23rd. This movement bodes very well for those working for global change for humanitarian purposes, as Pluto is the nuclear weapon of all entrenched institutions, and Aquarius is the sign of the people. This event portends the collapse of the globalist structures that keep all wealth and power away from humankind and usher it, like winter into spring, a truly new era of planetary sovereignty, peace and well-being. Pluto retrograde. On May 2nd, 2023, Pluto will turn retrograde. It will be a time for introspection and reflection, for addressing hidden issues and transforming them, and for strengthening our emotional connection with other beings. It is important to be open to vulnerability and to work on emotional resilience to make the most of the energy of this time. Pluto is the planet of transformation, regeneration and depth, and when it turns retrograde, its energy becomes more introspective and inward-looking. The fact that Pluto turns retrograde on May 2nd can indicate a time of introspection and reflection, especially as it relates to our emotions, our relationships, and our deepest motivations. It is a time to examine what drives us and to discover what really matters to us. In addition, Pluto retrograde can also bring to the surface issues and problems that have been hidden or repressed, and give us the opportunity to address and transform them. We may feel more vulnerable during this time, but it is also an opportunity to grow and evolve. Pluto retrograde can also indicate an intensification of our relationships and emotional connections, and we may feel more engaged and united with those who are important to us. However, it is also important to note that Pluto can bring intense emotions and hidden conflicts to the surface, so it is important to exercise caution and work on emotional resilience during this time. Aquarius era. Some people believe that the age of Aquarius has already begun, while others believe that it is coming. According to astrology, the transition from one age to another is a gradual process that occurs over several years or even decades. The Aquarian age is a concept that refers to a period of about 2,160 years during which the Sun is in the constellation Aquarius at the vernal equinox. Each age is associated with a distinctive set of qualities or characteristics, and the Aquarian age is characterized by innovation, technology, individual freedom, creativity, and the pursuit of truth and justice. The vision of the Aquarian age is associated with a period of heightened awareness and a deeper connection with cosmic energy, where human being gains a deeper understanding of its place in the universe, and where human beings connect with each other in a more authentic way. Peace and love. The Aquarian age represents a time of peace, love, and harmony in which humankind will be united. Peace will lead the planets, and love will lead the stars. It's a poetic expression from the song Aquarius from the musical play Hair that represents the idea that peace and love can lead the way to an era of harmony and understanding between humankind and the universe. The movement towards peace and love is believed to be a powerful force that can help human being or humankind to reach a higher level of consciousness and connect with cosmic energy. The phrase harmony and understanding sympathy and trust will abound, there will be no more deception and no more mockery. A golden life, dreams of visions, crystalline mystical revelation, and true liberation of the mind refers to a utopian vision of a future era of harmony and understanding among humans. The main idea behind this phrase is that the Aquarian age, a society will be achieved in which people firmly understand and support each other, and in which there is no place for lies, falsehood, or mockery. This society is characterized by a golden life, where visions and dreams are valued, and where living beings have a crystalline mystical revelation and a genuine liberation of the mind. New Age. The New Age movement is a term used to describe a set of spiritual and philosophical ideas and practices that emerged in the late 20th century. This movement is characterized by its focus on personal spirituality and connection to cosmic energy, and is based on the belief that humankind is undergoing a spiritual evolution, and that we are entering a new era of consciousness and transformation. The New Age movement encompasses a wide variety of practices and beliefs, including meditation, spiritual healing, astrology, tarot, channeling, law of attraction, vibrational theory, and belief in cosmic beings. In addition, many New Age followers are interested in ecology, alternative medicine, and healthy eating, and believe that these topics are interconnected with their spiritual vision. It is important to note that the New Age movement has no formal structure or organizational hierarchy, and that practices and groups vary widely among different individuals who follow it. Manipulation. Although the New Age movement can be criticized for some problematic aspects, it cannot be said to be manipulated as a whole, because it has many branches that can be good, bad, or average as everywhere else. As with any philosophy, it is important to be critical and do careful research before adopting any particular practice or belief. There are different opinions on whether the New Age movement is manipulated or not, but you cannot generalize about such a heterogeneous set of many different and even contradictory ideas, and therefore you cannot lump everyone together. It cannot be said that the New Age movement is completely manipulated, but there is some concern about certain aspects of the movement. On the one hand, there are some people who believe that certain theories and practices within the New Age movement could be dangerous or manipulative. On the other hand, there are others who criticize the New Age movement as a commercial business and a form of marketing that preys on people's vulnerability and need for spiritual seeking. Some argue that certain products and services such as crystals, meditation courses, and self-help books are sold at high prices, and that the quality and effectiveness of these products is not always supported by evidence. Extraordinary times. We are living in extraordinary times, when anything is possible, says Sierra. No wonder we are asked to stock up on popcorn. Sit back and enjoy the show. Everything is spectacle. There is no normality in our world. Everything is changing, and not always in a planned way. Sometimes it is mind-boggling, and we wonder how the hell is that possible. Countless souls volunteered for this mission to help free humankind, and few were chosen. They only took the bravest of the brave, the strongest of the strong. Remind yourself that you choose this mission and you were chosen. You will wear the badge of honor for being here at this moment, and people will be amazed at your bravery. Insomnia. The phrase, "the lion doesn't sleep tonight," is used metaphorically to represent a situation where someone or something powerful and imposing is active or moving during the night, which could generate a feeling of unease or danger, In some contexts, this phrase has been used in literature or music to represent a situation of tension of conflict, where the lion in singular, becomes a symbol of impending danger. The Lion Sleeps Tonight is the title of a popular song that was written by Solomon Linda in 1939. The song tells the story of an African people or village preparing to go to sleep while the king of the jungle is resting. The phrase means that the lion is resting or sleeping. In the context of the song, this phrase is used to represent the peace of mind the village feels, knowing that the lion is resting and poses no threat to them. The lion sleeps tonight is used as a metaphor to represent the absence of a threat or danger, or to indicate a moment of calm or tranquility. Division of consciousness. The idea of a division of consciousness between those who are compassionate and those who are not refers to the belief that we are living in a time when a massive shift in the collective consciousness of humankind is taking place. As humankind evolves and grows, some believe that we are reaching a tipping point where those who choose to be compassionate, loving and conscious will be on a path of growth and evolution, while those who do not will be on a path of separation and division. In other words, it is believed that the energy and consciousness of the planet is evolving to a higher frequency, and that those who are not destined to rise in that vibration will be left behind and separated from those who are. This can be an incentive to seek compassion and love in daily life, and to work on personal and spiritual growth. Benevolence is a new energy. We are going through one of the most difficult times in history, says James Gilliland. Nothing is as it seems. Lines have been drawn, and people are choosing sides between the upward spiral and the downward spiral. The regressive modus operandi is service to self, and the lust for power and wealth at the expense of humankind and nature. There are other humankind who operate under universal law, are in service to others, and want to help the less fortunate reach their full potential. What do the dark hearts fear? Their greatest fear is that the masses will know who they are and what they have done. That is why they want to keep us sick, broke and stupid. Inner vision is the only thing you can't count on. Control. The white hats are in control, says Sananda, for it is not only those who are here on earth, but those who are up on the ships. Today, many civilizations that are here to assist in this whole ascension process. Those many civilizations are here. They are hidden behind the scenes. They do not interfere directly, although sometimes it is necessary. This system is falling apart, and you are the ones who are bringing it down. All you must do as a collective consciousness is to always realize that this is only a part of the expression that must unfold here, what you call a movie. Watch the show and let it unfold. More information will be revealed as the process continues to unfold. The time has come for the veil to be lifted completely, although it is not really even there at this time. But your three-dimensional consciousness that still holds that illusory veil is. Let it go. The promised land is your ascension. You are all in the midst of that ascension. While the storm continues to rage, you are moving through that storm and will continue to do so. Although at times it seems to be quite hard, know that you are moving into a gentler part of this experience. And that's all for today. Thanks a lot, dear friends.